Yes, Manchester City versus Liverpool yesterday. Big game. And that was an early game too in the Premier League. So, big games for both teams because they are fighting for the title. Man City was still on top of the table. So, they wanted to remain on top. And Liverpool was still chasing. So, I know I was I wouldn't say happy, but the fact that Debruyne did not was still not healthy for Man City, it reassured me as a Liverpool fan because it could have been a disaster if De Bruyne played yesterday. I don't think there was no way it was going to be. I think we would have lost to them. The fact that we didn't have Konate and Robertson in defense, also when I saw Matip starting, I was like, it's going to be a disaster unless Man City they do something wrong. But that's what the outcome of the game. But a draw, I think Liverpool will take it as a win. But normally, for a top club like Liverpool, we should not be satisfied with a draw. But Jurgen Klopp is very happy with it. With the current squad that we have, of course, it's a win for him. But I just want to emphasize more on the after what happened. Like you remember on the sideline, like when the game was over, when the two managers were shaking hands, and you saw the kerfuffle, like the argument between Darwin Nunez of Liverpool, the player, and Guardiola. And you know Guardiola usually doesn't get involved in those kind of discussion and those kind of exchanging word back and forth. But the way Klopp handled that situation is just, I'm still questioning that as a manager. He just went there and grabbed his players and hugged him, and his player was still screaming at the manager. Is that what you do as a manager? You got a title manager for a reason. You have self-control, right? You are cool, calm, collected. And then you hold your players accountable. What I should have done if I was a manager, I will make sure I move the Darwin Nunez on the sideline and I tell him to stop talking and I go, I talk to Guardiola as a manager, right? You discuss with him, then you tell the other player to be quiet. That's how you should handle it first. But you see the way he even Klopp grabbed the players away and hugging him, turning his back on Guardiola. Guardiola, you see how stunned even Guardiola was. Like he's looking at it like this is not how to handle things. I might do a separate video on that, how to be a good manager. It takes a lot of skills. It's just like at work. When you get upset as an employee and you bring your issues to the manager, the manager is supposed to remain calm, listen, and try to solve the issues or what the challenges that you have. This is why these guys are managers. But apparently, Jurgen Klopp is lacking that. And he showed again. And you see how Guardiola mentioned it at the press conference. He said nothing happened. No, this is how you handle it. Because the media, they're going to be trying to find out, they're going to speculate and whatever you said in there, they're going to take it out of proportion. And also what Darwin Nunez also will say. And then they're going to turn it against both of them. This is a manager. Whatever happened on the field, he should just stay there. Darwin Nunez shouldn't even say nothing in the press conference. And Guardiola, just the way he handled it too, he said nothing happened. It should remain that way. And let the media speculate all they want. These are grown people. You shouldn't be exchanging words back and forth. Jurgen Klopp just went there and just hugged his player. He didn't see anything to Guardiola. Just turned his back on him. This is shocking, man. Liverpool are just in big trouble. They just don't have a good manager in overall. A lot of Liverpool players or fans will disagree with me, but now I see the reason why Fabinho, Henderson, Sadio Mane, all those, Lalana, all those players are left because they couldn't trust Jurgen Klopp. They Like they couldn't respect him. What's the point? Your manager acting that way. He didn't even try to convince those players to stay anyway. This is just ridiculous the way Jurgen Klopp handled that situation yesterday. A lot of people don't look at it like it's a big deal, but these are the kind of stuff like I observe. A manager is not about coming in and then putting strategy in place, and it's not only managing players, but it's the other skills outside of it. Whether it is defense, security issues, or players who have like their own concern, it's a lot of things you have to deal with as a manager. But how do you handle it? It's the difference between you and just a regular coach. And I have to say, Guardiola, when it comes to like managerial skills, way better than Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp is always agitated on the sideline, whether his teams play bad or anything, always agitated. And he always takes his grievances to the fourth official constantly. Every game. When was the last time you seen in a game Jurgen Klopp didn't go and just like bugging the fourth official constantly? But you see Guardiola, he's just usually staying there, relaxed. But when you see him getting off his seat, he's going and straightening his players out, repositioning them. Other than that, he goes back and sit down because he knows his players will do the rest. Not Jurgen Klopp. It was very sad. I'm still not happy about the result. They should have tried to win that game because it's one of their arch rivals, Man City. If you need to compete for the title, these are the kind of games you should be winning, especially Man City without their best player in Debruyne. But we didn't take advantage of that because Man City also they were playing three at the back. Where was Salah? This is why you need like your top player. I've always been saying that when it comes to Salah, when the game mattered, big games, he's nowhere to be found. I don't want to hear about he assist and all that stuff. We need to score. You saw Haaland for Man City, he did score. This is what he was lacking. I think last season against Liverpool, Haaland was having hard time scoring. But if you want to be a top player in the Premier League, especially a striker, all those top teams you are facing, you need to be winning those games. And that's what Arsenal did also yesterday. But I wanted to react to this, what I saw yesterday, that you need to make sure that you watch those kind of stuff. Okay? A lot of kids are watching. People want to be like they're looking at all these players. You can crop all those as like a role model. But what Jurgen Klopp did yesterday, he was just classless. That's just my opinion. I would like to hear from you as well what you think. And thank you for always supporting my videos, watching them, all of you watching. Thank you for your support. And make sure you share this video as well. And don't forget also to check me on my channel on YouTube, The Exceptional One. Thanks for watching.